this appears to have been a very obvious case of horrific abuse.
Tonight's big story involves disturbing revelations after a grandma is arrested, accused of killing her 11-year-old grandson at a Scottsdale hotel. Tonight, the Department of Child Safety says that it investigated 3 reports of abuse against the grandma and her husband years ago.
However, each time, DCS closed the cases within a month, saying that agents couldn't find any evidence of abuse. Team 12's Adriana Loya is live at DCS headquarters in Phoenix. And Adriana, this is outrageous to those who fight for child safety.
It is certainly not, and they are now calling for an independent investigation into what went wrong here, especially since the agency had received 3 separate reports of abuse in 2017, but didn't do anything to help the 11-year-old boy and his younger brother who survived.
A horrific scene playing out for years at the extended stay hotel near Scottsdale and Osborne Roads in the middle of Scottsdale.
I would hear banging, like abuse, like someone being thrown up against the wall. I would hear whimpering in the bathtub.
An 11-year-old boy and his 9-year-old half-brother physically abused, police say, at the hands of his grandmother and her husband.
They kept the kid in the bathtub.
The 11-year-old boy died on Sunday, according to court documents, dying hours after being hit with a metal wrench.
And those kids were always taken care of.
The child's grandmother, Stephanie Mary Davis, and her husband, Thomas James DeHarness, arrested in connection to the child's death.
Nature and circumstances of the offense are frankly horrific.
Now, the Department of Child Safety reveals that it investigated 3 prior reports of child abuse in 2017. In March of that year, investigators found the boy with a bruise behind his ear and scratch on his face. In May, a deep purple and red bruise under his right eye. And in August, a discoloration of his forehead from being picked up and thrown down. DCS closed each case within a month, claiming the abuse was, quote, unsubstantiated.
It is hard to believe that anyone would have gone into that hotel room with what we know now and thought there was anything other than something very terrible going on to these 2 children.
Darcy Olson, a child safety advocate, says there needs to be an independent investigation to determine what went wrong in this case.
We've got to know what happened to this boy and to his brother so that we can help other children who may right now be living in those very same situations.
Now, one ex-employee of the hotel told me yesterday that she reported 2 cases of abuse in 2020. We're waiting to hear back from the agency on what happened to those reports. We're live in Phoenix. Adriana Loya, 12 News.